What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And today we'll be watching episode 9 of the Sandman. Yes, yeah, it's episode 9. I was getting some vibe that it is episode 8, but I do remember last episode. So yeah, this is episode 9, and episode 8 was actually good, despite its downfalls, and also me wanting to see that man getting killed by that ice guy. But overall, I did like the episode, so let's check episode 9 and see, if it's any better. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, make sure that you do leave a like and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Is it real? Feel it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is weird.
What is happening to us? I think I know the answer to that.
Vortex, getting people pregnant and runaway nightmares doing God knows what.
Fair point, but
You want another one?
it's really weird that he's actually nice to this kid than the first appearance, even though he's gone mad and people and eating their eyes.
It's a convention. We'll call her from there.
Like a comic book convention?
You like comic books?
I used to.
Back when you were a kid?
He's gonna come looking for me.
No, he's not.
He always comes looking for me.
I know this time.
You run away a lot. I do too.
Doing it, but I promise you, I will fix this.
What if she doesn't want that?
Make it go away.
No, you won't.
In the dream?
In your dreams?
Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah.
How? That's impossible.
I have no idea. I mean, if this can happen, I have to try.
So you just give up on your life here?
Over there and we'll get you something to eat.
Tell you I could murder a steak, big bloody steak.
They do this chocolate fudge whip that's to die for.
The TV version butchered it, but you can find it uncut online.
Hell, I thought this whole issue was dead and buried in the 60s. That's when
Why is everyone saying dead, die, buried, and all those words?
Nemesis of neglect. There you go.
old stick and an ancient but serviceable revolver.
All right. But where we're going, we won't need to defend ourselves.
You don't know that yet.
Ate him once.
You met the big bad wolf?
The actor who did the voice.
Wow.
Are we good? We are, yeah. We're good.
He knows
Right
something.
here.
He knows this dude is not a good guy.
Nice to meet you.
An earthquake.
In dreams?
I'll be right back.
Or it's spoiling about.
Only thing I remember about him is he used to love chicken fingers. That's all he'd eat for every meal. He's probably completely different now.
Oh yeah, he still love chicken fingers. He still do.
In a few hours, and I need you to do me a favor and just stay in the room until she gets here, okay?
I can't go with.
Ah, he's a liar. But in this case, I think it's good. You know why? Because these people kill us, so. I did not get it. I did not.
So it's really good to see so many of us here. So many familiar faces and new faces too. For those of you joining us for the first time,
To read that they are truly content.
That's one way of looking at it.
Not at all.
Oh, good, because I do love a paradox. Chesterton did too. Take charity, for example. Charity usually means one of two things: pardoning and taking care of it.
Okay, so
Look who's here.
He wants us to leave. I cannot allow you to stay. Is there anything we can do? You belong with the dead. You must go to the place appointed for you.
it doesn't know if we find a smoother way to say it.
Say your goodbyes now.
I'm not losing you again.
You have to understand, this is not normal. Should have given us a little bit of minutes.
Your husband died a long time ago. He was a ghost, and this is a dream. Rose, listen to me.
I do listen to you.
It's over.
Well, you're destroying instead of building. So this is going to be, I don't know how this is going to resonate or change it.
I know. Are you okay? Physically, I mean. Is everything.
I'm so
And a torso, even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Oh Lydia, the queen of tattoo. Our back is the...
I'm afraid this man is gonna die by the end.
Sick and tired of the bias against women in our field. It is somehow easier for us because we use our femininity. What they really mean is sexuality. So sorry.
I got 171. It's around most of them.
It's not a numbers game for me. It's about the person. Won't take just anybody. A specialized connoisseur.
Yeah, this conversion is full of people who killed people. You know,
God, for irony's man.
you know each other. This man knows it. Oh,
Calling again. I'm at the pool now, but I guess maybe I'll see if you and Jed are in the restaurant. Did he say why?
No, I'm sorry, but can I have someone show you to your room?
No, I can find it. Thank you.
okay. This is now I'm curious about Gilby too. Seems like maybe it's from the dreaming too.
There's something I must tell you.
And I will listen, but first you must let me...
The damage he could do with someone like Rose.
You must tell me where they are.
Okay, maybe the Corinthian tide is looking now to get to desire.
Well, I like the eyes.
Oh no, Jade. What is it?
Do you not know? She's a vortex.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh, he did not know.
I've realized. What have I done? He's going to have to kill her.
Oh, this is complicated. Does he have to kill you? Dude, this is creep. Oh, these people are going to kill you.
Don't worry.
Come on, the dreaming should also arrive.
You're safe with me.
No, you're not. Okay, guys, that was the Sandman episode 9. I don't know, I might just saying episode 8. I guess I don't want the series to end. And what this episode was, I think it's consistent. Is the best I can say it. It's not a deep dive, into like a bad episode. Is it like a high, a great episode? But I think it continues the feeling, or that's just the feeling of this episode is actually an improvement to the last one. I think that's how these episodes are now. After that, that guy who we started all the dream or all the mafia stuff. After that, I think the series has got much better. Even for me, actually, I think it has got much better because these things like the vortex, the Corinthian, and somehow desire. Yeah, I think they are high stakes that it's not easy for Lord Morpheus to just escape. So I think that is why I actually do like this new episode, much better. But just before I get to this episode, just talking about it, I do think feel like there's this setup that desire and despair are part of the villains, or their villains they've been starting with. But after that we haven't seen much of them. We haven't seen them planning or anything like that. And I'm not any professional writer or anything, but I do believe that it is more it's a failure on the writer side. I don't know if this is how in the comics was, if they're adapting it truly to the comics, or they're just changing it up more than they should. So I think it's lost opportunity. I think they should, if we are developing a villain and desire and despair, they have their own rhymes, right? Which means they are almost as strong as those Lord Morpheus. I think they're almost as strong as Lord Morpheus. I think there's an episode that they do mention that Lord Morpheus is a little bit strong. He's even much stronger now. But these people can, and I believe they can. I don't know if they can, but if their own realms, there's the possibility that they can actually do more harm to Lord Morpheus than the Corinthian, who is from the Dreamy. Lord Morpheus is actually, basically the owner of this Corinthian and these stuff that are running up in the working world. So yeah, I wanted to see more of this desire and despair part, and I'm really pumped that we only have got 2 episodes left. I don't know how this series is gonna end, to be honest. Maybe this desire and despair, they're going to play a major part in season 2, if season 2 is happening. I don't know, I never rechecked if there's going to be season 2 or not, but maybe that's the case. That's why we are not getting a lot of build up to them. We're not seeing that much. So yeah, hopefully it's not that. I hope it's that case, to be honest. Because if they just end up to just show them in the final, then somehow the dreaming win, or Lord Morpheus wins the fight and it's over, it's not good. It won't be good for me. At least I'll be pumped. I don't know how they're gonna end it. Maybe it will be awesome, but still I will still have this feeling that these characters, this paint, are underdeveloped. They lack development at all. And based on some of the things, they set up a lot of things in the beginning, especially the first, not the first episode, but the first 5 or 6 episodes. A lot of characters were introduced, but we never got to see a follow-up of them, their major play in this whole series. For example, Eben Kane, I don't really see, I don't really see them playing that much of a role, I think even if you don't add them in the last episode, I don't believe they're going to, but even if they do or don't, it's not going to make a major difference. So in these ones, I don't really care that much. Then there's this who is this guy they introduced? Yeah, the guy who doesn't die in that episode, that felt like a filler. That guy who said he will never get tired of living. We got to see when Lord Morpheus gave a charge, but yeah, maybe that's why that episode was actually filler. Because even if you do it, didn't played no role whatever to the storyline. it played a little bit of role on Lord Morpheus' part, as a human, not as a human, it's not a human, but on his character and his feelings and how he thinks about people in general, like humans. He played a little bit of role so that he can just a little bit change. Maybe that's why he's sort of apologizing. Like we see that Gilbert, he was the feeder. I did not know that. I knew something was up, especially when he met the Corinthians, the way they looked at each other. But I did not think that he was you know, the fiddler, right? Yeah, something like that. But either way, just that's how I think about this. That's really what I think about this part. And hopefully, it's this little mafia is not going to kill the fiddler. I mean, he's changing somehow. Anyway, one of these people, one of the people that if Rams role is one I wanted to see the most was Lucifer, the one I wanted to see how is a villain obviously. And I think she could play a major part in the final if they do include her in the final. I don't know if they're going to, but just it seems like there are a lot of people that they just left on hold and they're never really going. They don't have enough time right now. As of now, I just finished watching episode 9, so there are only 2 episodes left, and I don't believe that it is enough, to just aid these people and make it good. So maybe not. I just don't believe it. So I do hope they do find a way to make sure that these people somehow get a little bit of set them up for season 2, hopefully. And as for the main big bad, just thinking about overall, the Corinthian is not bad, but yeah, just having somebody who's at the level of traders with Morpheus is much better. I know Vortex is, dangerous, way more dangerous than we actually think, because she can able to be able to destroy both the waking and dreaming world. As we can see, actually this an example in this episode of where actually tearing up the dreaming of a friend later, right? Yeah, later. And yeah, as much as I understand why she's defending light and everything, we have to understand that Lord Morpheus is not doing this out of just ruthless and carelessness. He's doing this because he has to protect everyone else, just to keep the dreaming as a dreaming, and the waking world as a waking world. And that's why he's doing it. He's just trying to protect humans, and well, he's the round too. So I understand where it's coming from. I actually, on his side, to be honest, I know it's weird if you think about it that much, but it's just unnatural to have a baby that dreaming also came into real life. Just doesn't make any sense. I know people are gonna ask me how, but you can always say stuff like that. So yeah, the kid also, Lord Morpheus saying the kid belongs to him. I also understand that part, but I also do believe that maybe you should find a way for the mother to always see the kid in some way. I don't know how, or and if the kid can actually live in the working world without any impact, then he should let him. You can always, he or she, we don't know yet. So he can always visit the child whenever he wants to just check up on the if it's okay and if there's nothing wrong with the A or E. So yeah, I mean there's an example that especially with Rose and actually the mother of Rose, because we do believe that the grandmother of Rose Walker actually did she had the kind of smiley, the same, exactly the same thing that is happening tonight is exactly what happened to Rose Walker's grandmother. So yeah, it is capable of them to live in the working world. But maybe the thing that made Rose Walker a vortex is actually because of that. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing right now. Hopefully that can be explained in the next episode. Hopefully. because there's a little bit of less explaining these episodes. So I guess this is my review and reaction to the Sandman episode 9. If you did end up enjoying the video and making this this part, hopefully do leave a like, also subscribe, it's free, and leave comments and explain what did you think about this episode. I think it was an improvement or at the same level as the last one. So yeah guys, that's my thoughts on the Sandman episode 9, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.